Hello Walker Valley, my name is Danica Donas.
And I'm Caroline Marshall, and today we'll be talking about robot cooks, class starting later, and the winter formal.
South Korea's military revealed its new lineup of robot chefs at a boot camp on Monday. This will allow them to reduce troops, workloads, and improve everyday meals. The kitchen has received the most recent upgrades for military's tech-based operation. They are looking to upgrade productivity and security in its staff administration.
Representative John Clemens, Tennessee lawmaker, announced a potential change in Tennessee's school start times. Clemens believes that schools should return to an 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily schedule throughout the state of Tennessee. The reasoning behind this change in time is believed to ensure that students aren't restless and get the entirety of their education. Representative Clemens announced that it would be required that classroom instruction begin at 8:30 a.m. for high school students and at 8 a.m. for middle schools in hope of improving all students' academic performance and fulfilling educational opportunity. We will pass it over to Jordan Taylor for sports after a quick segment from Film and TV.
I'm Owen Stringfield.
And I'm Jordan Taylor.
This week's film is Spider-Man No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home was released on December 17th, 2021.
Spider-Man No Way Home made $573 million in box office and was directed by John Watts.
We won't spoil the actual movie, however, in some of the trailers it is clearly shown that Spider-Man is fighting some of the Sony villains from the Sam Raimi trilogy and the bad one with Andrew Garfield.
The enemies in this movie include Doc Ock, the Lizard, Green Goblin, Electro, and the Sandman. All of these villains being the same actors they played in their original movies.
In this movie, it's actually revealed that...
No spoilers. Have you seen the new Spider-Man movie?
I have.
If you could describe the new Spider-Man movie with a sound, what would that sound be?
The web shooting sound.
Can you make that sound for us?
Like that.
What do you think is preventing you from seeing this movie?
My son is already gone, and my husband and my daughter don't want to see it.
Oh, man. Well, have you seen the trailers?
Yes, I have.
She's useless.
No, just keep asking.
What do you think has stopped you from seeing the new Spider-Man movie that has been out for quite some time?
Probably because I've never seen any of the Marvel movies.
I can't ask any of my questions then. Is the new Spider-Man movie the best Marvel movie of all time?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
How can you say that when you haven't seen any Spider-Man or Marvel movies?
Because he was able to save Zendaya.
Alrighty, have you seen the new Spider-Man movie?
Yes, of course. I've actually seen it 3 times.
You've seen it 3 times. And what was so good about it that made you see it 3 times?
Am I allowed to say spoilers?
No spoilers. If you could describe this movie with a sound, what would that sound be?
It's like the web thing, I think.
Here, now we're talking about the new Spider-Man movie. Have you seen that yet?
Spider-Man. This movie had a lot of mixed opinions. However, overall, it seems that a lot of people liked it.
Now, in the action category, we've decided to rate this movie a 9 out of 10.
In the storyline, we've also decided to rate it a 9 out of 10.
So overall, this movie gets a 9 out of 10. Very solid movie.
Spider-Man.
The Miami Dolphins announced Sunday night the hiring of Mike McDaniel as the team's head coach, replacing Brian Flores, who was fired after the regular season wrapped up and later initiated a class action lawsuit against the league alleging racial discrimination in its hiring practices. An elderly gentleman wearing a raincoat and a crumpled tan golf cap ambled across a makeshift stage at dusk on Sunday in Kansas City to accept a trophy that many fans of him have it. The Bengals are to play the Los Angeles Rams in the Super Bowl 50 on February 13th at the Rams' beautiful new home stadium. Tom Brady officially announces his retirement after 21 years, staying with the New England Patriots from 2000 to 2019 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to finish out his career. The retirement came after Brady posted, "If 100% competitive commitment isn't there, you won't succeed." Brady felt he couldn't give 100% anymore and decided to let new athletes come in. Walker Valley faced off Cleveland in a regular season game, and the varsity boys end up losing 37-48 and the girls 53-56. Then on Saturday, the boys came very close to winning, but they ended up losing by just 3 points to Boys Buchanan, being 53-56 and the girls 43-59. Now a short word from our sponsor before we pass it back to the studio.
Rocket Nutrition is a healthy choice for meal replacement shakes, loaded teas, iced coffee, specialty and beauty drinks. Our teas and shakes have vitamins to help you focus and give you energy, while our beauty drinks contains collagen and biotin in them. Rocket Nutrition is conveniently located right down the road from Walker Valley on Highway 11, right beside the Piggly Wiggly in Charleston. If you would like to order ahead, you can call in your order at 423-665-3044. We open at 6:30 a.m., which means you can call in your order and we can have you in and out all in time for first block.
SGA is hosting our first ever winter formal on Saturday, February 19th from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Tickets are $35 and will be available to students with a gold pass first. The dance will be held at 5 Point Museum in downtown Cleveland. The attire is formal wear, so come dress your best, but make sure your outfits are appropriate for a school event.
So the winter formal is February 19th from 7 to 10 p.m. at the 5 Points Museum. It's $35 per ticket, and if you want to get a slight discount on that ticket, you're going to have to get it on the 16th of February for a $5 discount. If you wanted to get a date outside of Walker Valley, the deadline for that was previous Friday. So if you don't have your date approved, they cannot come.
Are you going to the winter formal?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
No, I am not.
No, I'm not.
Nah.
Yes.
Are you going to the winter formal?
Yes, I am, because this year the winter formal is going to be presented by SGA, so it's going to be on the 14th to the 18th, and you buy tickets on the 16th through 18th if you don't have a gold pass, but if you do, you get to buy them the 14th through the 16th.
I have thought about it, yes.
What would you like to see at the winter formal?
Everyone having fun and good music.
I look forward to seeing good music.
You know, I've always wanted to go to like a ball, you know, like in those princess movies. I don't know. It's a weird thing for me, but I'm like, I just want to have a ball type thing.
Okay. For the 5th straight year, the Cleveland High School Raiders Wrestling Group is the TSSAA Dual Championship. Director of Schools Russell Dyer tweeted out the news in no time after boys win on Saturday. For the first time ever, Cleveland had 2 groups competing within the state tournament. The Lady Raiders put 3rd within the state competition, falling brief to Clarksville in Game 2.
Shout out to our Lady Mustang softball team for taking time out of their day to help clean up our school this past week. Having a tidy learning environment is a privilege, and it makes our learning experience all the more better. We really appreciate you guys. Up next, we have Nick Black and Sam Gregory with Gaming Corner, and after that, we have Weather with Jordan Taylor.
Hello, I'm Sam Gregory.
This is Nick Black.
And this is Gaming Corner.
Fortnite Battle Royale is a third-person shooter that consists of 100 players on one map, where you go and eliminate 99 players to be the last one standing.
You can do this with the multiple guns and weapons in the game, along with the building mechanic, which is relatively unique to Fortnite.
As the game progresses, the circle, also known as the storm, gets smaller and smaller, forcing players to fight in a tight area, leading to everyone's death.
To win the game, you have to be the last person standing, finally gaining that sweet victory royale. Mr. Evers, I need that thing on my desk by tomorrow. Blaze, how long do we have until filming?
2 minutes.
Got it. Hey Nick, what are you doing?
No, I'm just watching Tyler. Ninja? Don't you love it? Fortnite? Tyler?
Personally, I think the game of Fortnite gets a little bit misinterpreted. The people who play it are typically like the problem most people have with it rather than the game itself. And I just like that it's actually a little bit original and like pretty different, especially at the time it came out.
I agree. Fortnite is kind of wishy-washy. Usually there's like a year period where people play, and it's not that great. But it can be great sometimes. It's a 50-50, but it's enjoyable, with friends at least.
And now, for the first time ever, we will actually be sharing the screen with Nathaniel Miller, who will give a guest appearance and his honest review of Fortnite. Nathaniel Miller, it's great to have you on the show.
Thank you. I've been a fan of Gaming Corner for years now.
Really?
What is my honest opinion about
Yes, Mr.
Fortnite?
Miller, we would all love to hear your honest opinion.
Oh,
of Fortnite.
by golly goodness, do I love me some Fortnite. I haven't played it since before COVID. I have not played any Fortnite. I don't know. It's mid, tight. It's just a online shooter.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Miller.
Thank you.
We will not have you back.
Yes, thank you, yes.
We've decided to give this game a 6 out of 10 for fun and a 7 out of 10 for difficulty.
Because of this, overall, we're giving it a 6.5 out of 10.
Today is Wednesday, February 8th, and you're looking at a chilly day. Actually, a chilly week, with your high today being 59 and your low being 32. Moving on to Thursday, you got a high of 61 and your low of 31. Then going on to Friday, you got a high of 63 and a low of 38. You're going to need your coat because it will get chilly this week. Now we're going to send it back to the studio with Danica Donez and Caroline Marshall.
Thanks for watching today's episode of The Spill. My name is Danica Donez.
And I'm Caroline Marshall. Have a great day, Walker Valley.